Ain't no wrong with Jerome Boots Ennis getting some world-class, top-notch sparring with Canelo Alvarez. You bud bandits, whatever y'all want to call yourself, you fake civil rights activists, man, get the hell out of my face, bro. Smash a like, sub to the channel, share the video. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. I'm also live Sunday mornings with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats when you come by the live streams. And hit me up if you want to debate. Knockoutboxing86yahoo.com. So is Bud Crawford like a racist, or is he like a coon, or is he like not black? Is he off code because he's helping Lester Martinez get ready for Christian Mbele, who's black? I need to know. Y'all know Lester Martinez is out of Venezuela. He's part of Bo Max Gym. He's been helping Terrence Crawford get ready for Canelo, and Terrence Crawford been helping him get ready for Christian Mbele because they've been in camp together. Does that make Bud Crawford a coon? I need to know. I need to know right off the rip. I need to know what we're doing, bro. Jerome Boots Ennis working with Canelo Alvarez is great for him. Canelo Alvarez probably has the highest ring IQ that he's sparred with. He's a bigger man. Jerome Boots Ennis gets an opportunity to learn from somebody that's been a superstar in the sport of boxing for an extremely long time now, over a decade. And to be able to gain that knowledge, soak that knowledge in, it ain't his job to help Bud Crawford get ready and stay on code with Bud and don't help Canelo because Canelo is fighting Bud. Bud Crawford ain't did nothing but shit on Jerome Boots Ennis this entire time. He held up the entire welterweight division when he knew he wasn't coming back. Did y'all forget that shit? Yeah, he got stripped of the IBF belt, but he held on to all those other belts, which made dominoes not be able to fall. No one else was able to become champion for damn near a year. And as a result, when they finally became champion, they was ducking Jerome Boots Ennis. Had Terrence Crawford dropped all them belts when he knew he wasn't coming back to 154 and went ahead and announced his move, guys become champions earlier, and then maybe Jerome Boots Ennis has more time to try to get these guys in the ring with him, bro. What are y'all talking about, fam? It's your job as a fighter to look out for yourself. And it's our job as fans to try to push you to fight somebody that we want to see you fight because you want us to pay our money. But specifically when you just sparring, when you just working, when you just trying to make sure that you're the best fighter you can be, man, you're supposed to look out for yourself, bro. Make yourself better. Now, when you want fans to buy your tickets, like a Tank Davis, like a Jerome Boots Ennis, like a Shakur Stevenson, like a Bud Crawford, like a Canelo Alvarez, when you want fans to buy your pay-per-views, when you want fans to run them streaming numbers up and stream your shit and have you breaking records and have you one of the most watched events of all time, when those are the things that you want to have happen in your career, that's when you worry about what the fans want to see you do, how many people how many people want to see this fight, is this a desirable fight, what is it, what's going on. That's when you do that, bro. But for right now, for Jerome Boots Ennis, so to show some sort of loyalty to Terrence Crawford by saying, nah, Canelo, I'm good. First of all, Canelo can afford and pay some of the best sparring that you will ever see. Or I should say some of the best money for sparring that you'll see anybody pay, because he's one of, if not, no, I'm gonna say he's the richest active fighter in boxing. You might have to go to Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao for you to find somebody that got the type of career earnings that Canelo Alvarez got, bro. And Canelo's still fighting, still doing contracts, still on deals and shit. That boy getting that paper, getting that bag. So for him to be able to afford Jerome Boots Ennis, that's an easy bag. I get to put headgear on, I get to work with Canelo, and I get to get paid while also having a fight coming up. That's a double whammy. Fuck is y'all talking about? So you got your fight coming up with a used limo that you about to get paid for, and Canelo gonna pay you to be in camp when you training anyway for a fight, bro. And he's supposed to do what? Look out for Bud Crawford? Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all gotta stop with this fake. Oh, he doing it because he hating on Bud. He hating on Bud Crawford. Nah, bro. Man, that ain't hate. How am I hate? How is Boots Ennis? And I've been very critical of Jerome Boots Ennis with the Virgil Ortiz situation and this used limo fight he got. And y'all all know it watching this video, bro. But how in the hell is Jerome Boots Ennis, bro? How is he hating on Bud Crawford by making himself a better fighter? Some of the shit that people say be ridiculous to me, man. Really think about what I said, bro. Jerome Boots Ennis is doing something that will inevitably make him a better fighter, more than likely. sharing the ring with Canelo Alvarez, he'll be able to take Jerome Boots Ennis' punches better than the guys that he usually sparred with. He'll be able to give it as good as he gets it, better than anybody Jerome Boots Ennis has sparred with. He probably punches harder, and I know he has a higher ring IQ than guys, and he's just a more talented fighter than guys that Boots Ennis typically spars with. How in the hell is making yourself a better fighter hating on another fighter, bro? And if we really want to talk about it, Bud Crawford is a rival of Jerome Boots Ennis, meaning he is a potential opponent if he decides to continue fighting and comes back down to the 154-pound division. So let me get this straight. He's Jerome Boots Ennis' biggest rival. He never did nothing to do Boots a solid to help his career when he stalled the 147-pound division that Jerome Boots Ennis was fighting in at the time. Jerome Boots Ennis doesn't owe Bud Crawford anything, bro, other than the respect of saying he's a great fighter, the respect of trying to outdo him and beat him and show that he's a better fighter, and show that same dedication, that same work ethic that Bud Crawford showed when he was coming up by making sure you taking the mantle and moving the sport forward. That's all he owe Bud, bro. You don't owe him, oh, nah, bro, you fighting Bud, so, you know, I can't come get these thousands and thousands of dollars to spar with you. Even though I know it'll make me a better fighter, I just can't do it. I got to look out for Bud over myself. Y'all are crazy as hell, bro. When I was getting up this morning waiting on the wifey to get ready so we could take the next leg of our trip, and I started seeing that this is what people was talking about yesterday, and I realized I would have to make content on this, I was like, bro, y'all, people are crazy, bro. Like, not all Bud Crawford fans. Shout out to Drink More Water, bro. Shout out to Ronnie Bravo. You know, shout out to everybody that rock in the chat that's Bud Crawford fans, bro. Salute to y'all. Because y'all are some of the real ones. Rick Timms is another one that comes to mind, bro. Thank God that the Bud fans that come by my channel are not like this, bro. Oh, Boots, why are you trying to get better? Why ain't trying to get better, Boots? Why Boots got to try to get better? We don't want him to get better. We just want him to stay the same. Don't train with Canelo. Don't get Canelo ready for Bud. How about this? Boots is getting himself ready to campaign at the 154-pound division by sparring better fighters. Did y'all ever think of that? You think Boots is like, yeah, I'm gonna take the sparring session with Canelo because I want to help him for Bud. Did y'all ever think that maybe he's just trying to help himself be a great fighter? Ridiculous, bro. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Smash the like, sub to the channel, share this video. I'll catch y'all on the next one. We gone. Peace.